Hey Pisces, EverlongMystic here. So today we're gonna get you a message, and you're kind of going against the grain here. I have kind of a set way that I'm gonna do the readings for this series, and you don't want me to follow the format. you, there's some pushback here, Pisces. So, we're just gonna try this. So yours might be in a different format than the others. I don't know. We're just gonna go with the flow. I'm going to honor your wishes. All right, so we have Moon in Capricorn coming out. Card number 37. Competent inner values. All right. Seems super practical here. And then we have Pulverize. It's about atomizing pains. Deconstruct to reconstruct. Seems like you're kind of like taking some kind of super logical approach to a remedy of some sort. All right, let's get some fortune cards here. I feel like I'm going really slow. Oh, in the tunnel. Dang it. All right. So this is really confusing, Pisces. For you, it's like it's like you have this goal in mind, and that like you're coming up with this remedy for something, right? But it's like once you get into this tunnel, like the process tunnel, right? It it becomes a little weird, like warped, like like those funhouse mirrors or something. It's like you get all turned around, and it's like you lose grasp of the practicality of this moon in Capricorn. All right, hold on. So what happens? I feel like we need a card. We need a card to tell us how that happens. I feel like that's important. So how does that happen? Because this seems like a really good plan. How do the mirrors form, the fun mirrors form? How does the confusion set in for Pisces? Oh man, happiness. Oh, okay. It starts working. That's what happens. It starts working. You start feeling better, and you think you're done. You don't realize there's a bit further to go, Pisces. All right, well, now we know. It's one of, it's kind of like if it seems too good to be true, it just might be. Dang it. All right. So basically, it's whatever you're doing here, this plan, this remedy that you're cooking up very logically. It's working, right? It almost works too soon, because you think you're done, but you're actually not. But if you can make it the rest of the way through the process without stopping early, then there will be reason to celebrate here because we have the holiday card, and it's just this, it's like this cute picnic celebration, like, yay, now I could celebrate. All right, so we have the dog showing up here. That just represents like a loyalty, a loyal friend. And I do see that this is you kind of being loyal to yourself here, just by coming up with this plan, this remedy. Oh, and then we have the lily. I like the lily. This is this is like the beauty of wisdom, right? It's this wisdom that comes with life experiences and learning things and applying what you know to experience. And then we have burdock here. And you know what? I don't know. I don't know what this card means. I don't know what the burdock card means. I don't have I didn't get a book with this deck, just the cards. But I'm not familiar with burdock. So what I'm gonna do is get just a little mini tarot explanation as to what this placement is, because funny enough, this is going to be this very center of the whole entire spread. It's going to hold the most energy in the whole reading. So I'm going to do a whole row, so it's like it'll be the center. So I kind of need to know what it means. So what does the burdock mean for Pisces? I mean, for some of you, it could just be that the crux of this is kind of working in the unknown. Oh, that's a big old chunk. We want a specific answer. Ooh, I could hear the roosters. They're all waking up. Alright, we have 10 of Swords. It almost seems like it's a magical ending. Because the swords aren't actually in, like, a person's back. Or, like a living thing's back. So we've got the symbolism of the ending, but then we have this figure kind of standing outside of it with this magic sparkles kind of, coming from them. It's a magical ending. And that's interesting because it's, the 10 of Swords is number 10, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'm very trusting of that. Alright, so we have the Nowadays card, which is, the present moment, the here and now. So whatever this magical ending is, it's upon you. Ah, nice. And then we have the tree, which is, I always like the tree showing up because it's just kind of like it's like a reassurance that, like things are going in a healthy direction. It's about your health. So it's kind of reassurance that there's not going to be some kind of like insane health issue that's going to mess all of this up. Like it's not going to it's not going to interfere with the celebration after you get through the tunnel. You know what I mean? All right, and so here we have Libra energy, and it's definitely about the scales of balance. This is definitely about the scales of balance. Kind of feel like this Libra card here is telling you that once you do this up here, like you come up with and follow through completely with this remedy that you're creating, that I feel like Libra is telling you to switch gears to maintain balance. You know what I mean? Like not have like another remedy in mind. You know what I mean? Like it's like this, you're going to switch your focus somehow for the purpose of balance. Right. So we have the ring here, and it's like you're going to commit to something else. And the dog is loyal commitment, right? Like the ring is commitment. Like you're going to be committing to something else, and it has something to do with the knowledge and wisdom that you've acquired throughout this process. So we have the manipulation card coming out, and I'm not really seeing it as a negative here. In this instance, it is like, because we were just talking about you committing to something new, using the knowledge and experience that you've acquired, and what you're doing, it's like that's the manipulation. You're kind of learning how to manipulate your time, manipulate your like where your energy goes, but not in a negative way, in a very purposeful and effective way. You're getting better at something here, Pisces. So we have the memories card, and it's a picture of a woman sitting in a coffee shop, and she's got her head turned, and she's looking out the window, and it's like the direction she's looking at is this way, right? Which is the past. The past is over here, future is over here, and the big thing I get with this card is looking like one of the beneficial things about looking back is you can see how far you've come. And that's the point of this card coming out for you right now. It's like there's a quick progress check. And it's funny because it's right underneath nowadays. It's like you can do that now. Like right freaking now, you can look back and go, huh, I have learned some stuff. I am a little bit wiser than I was, you know, 5 years ago or whatever. Nice. So then we have a garden showing up, which is the social arena. So that is a clue as to the direction that you are taking to achieve a little bit more balance. It's like you're kind of healing something, making a remedy for something in your life. And once you do that, you're going to be able to focus more on like a more social aspect of something, whether it's just being around people again or relating to people better. But the garden is like this social meeting place, right? But it's nice, and it's fun, it's sociable, it's but it's not stressful at all. And so whatever this magical ending is, it has something to do with this celebration energy with the holiday and this garden. So it could be, like this an ending of hesitation, an ending of like I hate society, or you know what I mean? Like it's but it's a magical ending, so it's not something that should be super painful because the 10 of swords is like this. You've already experienced the worst of it. It's done. You know what I mean? So that is kind of cool. I like that. And also, this magical ending is also related to the moon in Capricorn and the Libra, but we kind of already covered that because we've already figured out kind of that this this is about like switching gears, like changing a direction for the sake of balance, right? So that kind of makes sense. And then let's see, is there anything else we want to look at? So I kind of want to look at the manipulation card, which is this manipulation card is also related to pulverize and the tunnel. And I think that's actually really cool because, like, pulverizing the tunnel, what's the worst thing about the tunnel is the confusion mirrors, right? You're pulverizing the confusion. And because you've learned how to manipulate your energy or your perception or what have you to be able to see clearer to get to this, this end stage here, which is also really cool. So, Pisces, it seems like you're doing the right stuff here. The only real warning that's showing up here is just the false start, like the false finish. Actually, you may have a little bit longer to go than you think. See it through. So, Pisces, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.